Good morning, and thank you for joining us for SBB Live. I am your host and the publisher of Seniors Blue Book, Amanda Barton, and I am very excited to bring on Kelly Herron, who is the Director of Business Development with Safe Home Care. How are you this morning, Kelly?
Great. Thanks for having me. It's a little chilly, but I see that you have a turtleneck on. I have a tank top on. Obviously, we're very different Floridians.
Right. So talk to me a little bit about yourself. Tell me about your background. I know that we have a lot in common when it comes to our love for rescue pups. So tell me a little bit about Kelly, and then we'll dive into what Safe Home Care is.
Sure. I moved over to this coast of Florida. I'm originally from New York. I moved here in 2001 to go to Florida Gulf Coast University. And at that time, I took a position with skilled nursing facilities. And I was basically an intern that never left. I was there for 13 years. And as far as my love for dogs, I adopted my first rescue dog when I lived in St. Pete because I was a little bit lonely. And during COVID now, I adopted another puppy who was supposed to be special needs, who was not supposed to be able to walk. And now all of a sudden he can run and jump and play, and he's faster than any dog I've seen. So I'm glad that I was the one that adopted him and not somebody who would have kept him on that no jumping, can't move, that type of lifestyle.
Right. You gave him the therapy that he needed, the love that he needed. And I can't wait to feature him on an SBB Live Pet Edition in the coming months for sure. Now, this is obviously you're new to Safe Home Care, but you are certainly not new to the industry. Give me a little bit of background on where you came from and some of the different roles that you have held in this amazing industry, because it's certainly not just home care or home health.
Correct. I started in 2005 with Aristocrat, which is now Solaris North Naples. I was with them, with that company for 13 years in different capacities. I started as an administrator in training, then I was the assistant administrator, kind of did a lot of different tasks for the company, worked in every single department, social services, housekeeping, cooking, dishwashing, you name it, anything that I didn't have to have a license to do because I am not a nurse or a caregiver. And I learned a lot during that time. But the one strength that we found is my competitive side comes out, and sales and marketing is my forte. So I worked between Aristocrat and Imperial, which is now Solaris at Imperial, for the 10 years. And then I moved to St. Pete for 2 years with them. And there we started a new rehab program for a nonprofit faith-based community up there. And then I moved back, and then I did outpatient rehab and home modification company. And then I started into the home care world, and I spent 3.5 years with my former company. And now I finally feel like I found home with Safe Home Care. It's a company that's striving on customer satisfaction and patient care. And so I took a lot of time off, as you know, before I took my next position. And I wanted to find a company that I felt home with. And the most important thing was when I met with them is, they wanted to know, what did I need from an employer to be successful? They already knew that I had the reputation that I could bring the business to them, but they wanted to know what I needed. And that made me feel special as an employee. So if I feel that way, I can only imagine how our caregivers feel.
No, and that's such a big deal. People don't realize that happy employees make happy patients and happy clients all day long. So it's amazing that a company like Safe Home Care really would ask you that on your initial interview. And I'm sure that's one of the things that sealed the deal for you over there for sure.
It definitely did. I actually just went on the interview just to go. As a professional courtesy, because a couple of people had made the recommendation, and I really didn't want to get into home care again after everything that I'd seen and how the times were changing. And it struggles with everybody, but sitting there and speaking with this gentleman and him basically saying, customer satisfaction is number one. He's going to let me do what I need to do to get the client care that we need and the customer satisfaction that we need. He's basically letting Penny and I run it like it's our own business, which is amazing because we can make the decisions right here and there and make sure everybody's taken care of.
Yeah, that's a big deal, for sure. I feel the same way about Seniors Blue Book, it very much, and it makes it not a job anymore. It's your passion, and it's what you enjoy doing.
Definitely, I'm definitely back to where I feel happy. My friends are even saying it. You're back to yourself because I'm able to do things and make changes in people, and I'm not. overstepping anybody's toes, because it's only Penny and I, and Penny says, okay, just do whatever you need to do. So that makes me happy. Like yesterday, I went and met with a new client, a client's wife. Hadn't even signed up yet, but she was having trouble reaching her doctor. And I was able to take the time, didn't matter that she wasn't her client. I was able to take the time, get her doctor on the phone and get what she needed as well. And that's why I got into this industry, is to help people.
And that probably made her a client because she saw how you went above and beyond for her.
Well, I just felt awful. She had shingles and she couldn't get past the automated system, and they kept telling her to go online and book an appointment. She's like, I'm 93 years old. I can't go online and book an appointment. So, and we don't think of that. We don't think of how technology has made our lives easier, but some individuals that's not on their forte.
No, it's certainly not. Well, let's dive into exactly what Safe Home Care offers. So tell me about the organization, when it was founded, and what services that you're able to provide.
We are a private duty in-home caregiving company. We have been around here in this area for a little over a year. It is a franchise. However, this branch is owned directly by the franchisor. He does it both. So he lives in Miami, so it's great. We've got a local owner, which I'm used to from the other buildings. So if you've got a question, you can call somebody up and ask, get an answer right away. We provide the in-home care. We have no minimums and we have no assessment fees. One of the things that I do like about it is that it is small. So we are able to make those decisions right there in-house. Penny, my partner, the administrator with the company, is amazing. She's also a caregiver herself, so I don't have to worry about having to miss shift or something, because she's willing to step out and do it. But also I get to know that she's not going to hire a caregiver just to hire the warm body, because she's got her heart in this as well. So the caregivers that we have, from what I've seen in the past with other companies, the level of caregivers that we have is just amazing.
Again, that's just great. And I know Penny does a fantastic job, and she does have a lot of heart, soul, and passion in what she does. So they're very lucky to have joined, and obviously you're very lucky to be working with a team that is so customer service oriented. So that's all I have for you today, Kelly, unless you have any closing remarks. I just appreciate you coming on the show today.
I just want everybody to stay safe out there right now, especially with the increasing numbers. Please make sure you're washing hands, wearing your masks. We're seeing an increased number in the hospitals as well as in the facilities now. And, our elderly clients are really going to start to suffer again. And I just want everybody to stay safe out there.
Yep. Stay out of large crowds.
Definitely.
All right, Kelly. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show. Thank you for your partnership with Seniors Blue Book. And I look forward to seeing you in person when all of this is past us.